Alright, so today I'm going to be updating you all on the progress of my Pan That palette slash Battleship Pans Bonanza focus palette. I think I skipped last month and I don't remember if it was the month before as well, so it's either been like 3 months or 2 months since my last update. And since then, I have hit a few pans, so I'll jump right in. I don't think this will be a super long video. I haven't I think maybe if it has been 3 months since my last update, then like 2 to 3 months ago, I was using this palette quite a lot and I was getting some good progress. And then in the last month, it's been like just kind of dwindling. I haven't been using it as much until again yesterday when I did two colorful looks. I did like a look in the daytime and then ended up having a bath and then did another nighttime look, and they were quite colorful, but I think it was the first time in over a month I'd done any colorful makeup at all. So in terms of progress, yeah, I mean, since my last video, certainly there's been some, but since my last update on Instagram, there has been minimal progress. So I'll just jump in and show you guys. So as you can see, I have 3 pans. I've got one in the blue down here. This is the most recent pan that I hit. Then I've got the pink over here. I think that, I can't remember if it was the pink or the yellow, which one I hit first, but yeah, they both happened a little while ago. I think, yeah, 2 to 3 months ago, something like that. And yeah, I mean, in terms of how I've been using it, like, definitely I did a lot of looks with pink in the crease. That's how that one came about. I did use it as a blush a couple times, which worked fine. It's not like a perfect kind of blush color, but it worked nicely to kind of tie everything together. And I used that sometimes with one of these shimmers, but more often I think not with that and just with a little bit of this in the inner corner or on the lid. The iridescent that I pressed in, which is Terramoon's Red Giant. And then the yellow, obviously that was a given that I was going to hit pan on that one because it's so like small an amount of product, because I pressed in Chick from Glaminatrix, which was like a tiny amount left in the pan, because I'd cracked that shade and lost most of it. So that's just to say that this pan was definitely going to happen and happened pretty soon after my last video. And then I have gotten a bit more progress, I guess, if I'm just thinking about what I've been using. I've been using these two somewhat, but I could increase the usage and I think I could get pan on both of these as well. This will take longer because it's like a traditional matte, whereas this like cream slash powder hybrid, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these shades are that kind of creamy matte. They're much easier to go through faster. They're more crumbly. They're a bit more like, it almost feels like when you apply it like crayon dust, like you have to kind of push it into your skin. Whereas this is a more traditional matte and will take me a bit longer for sure. But I think in terms of like frequency, I could definitely get a lot of use out of these two. Other than that, yeah, I surprised myself with the blue. I think because that was one that I just didn't touch for so long. And then when I finally did, I was like, okay, this is a really beautiful kind of wash of pastel blue. I thought it would be darker than it is. And I think both of these two appear darker in the pan than they actually are. And yeah, same with this one. It's like, weirdly, these are quite similar. There's not a huge difference. Like, yes, this is brighter, but it's not that much darker, even though in the pan they look completely different. So I think there are some things about this palette that take a bit of like a learning curve. I used this one last night in a kind of like teal to orange look. I used this one quite a few times and I'm so close. I thought I was going to have pan on it by today. I don't. I think within the next definitely like 3 or 4 uses, I will hit pan on that one. So that'll come next. In terms of like the actual battleship situation, these have all been splashes. There are no hits yet. So I'm really hoping that the next one, which will probably be Illusion, will be a hit. And I think, yeah, that's about it in terms of how the usage is going. I really think probably like the pink purple side, the peaches are gonna be the most promising. I do think even when I use this one quite a bit, it doesn't show much use, so I'm not sure I will hit pan on this year. But in terms of just usage, I think the numbers could end up pretty high. I still really enjoy this palette and like it and am having fun with the project. I think I just need to kind of like G myself up to really be on top of it again. I was saying in another video that I just filmed that maybe because it is kind of winter time, it's been colder, a bit darker in the mornings, it's been harder to kind of sit here and do my makeup properly. Like I will do a partial face, but I don't often do I haven't been doing eye makeup as much in the last couple months. So yeah, I guess I will, I think, yeah, try and really get some use out of it. At work, I definitely I can do a pinky peachy look. I can do that. Or like a purpley or peachy look in terms of the colors that are left here. Kind of working in like, columns. These two columns can definitely get more use. I'm confident. Anyway, I'll see how I go and I'll keep you guys updated. I'll see you again in a month's time or hopefully even sooner. Bye.